heard
lizards are in the Hollow Earth, running it.
That's not all that's in there.
Oh, aye.
Oh, aye.
Good day, everyone, and welcome on into another episode of Government Leaders Hide Facts. I'm Ben.
I'm James.
And I'm Dan.
And today we are going to be talking conspiracy theories. So, boys, in preparation to stop the government from hiding our knowledge and destroying our facts, whip on your tinfoil hat.
We're prepared.
We're prepared.
Prepared.
They ain't listening to us no more.
Gotta say, they really suit you guys.
Thanks.
You too, man.
I'm surprised you haven't popped off as like some kind of Gucci brand, you know? Like,
Hey, well,
Hey.
Insomnia is in a few months. Let's
That's
just
true.
go in tinfoil hats.
Yeah, I'm down.
maybe a gold leaf.
Yeah.
That's fancy as fuck.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
bougie,
love it.
bougie.
That's how Ye would appear at Insomnia.
What, with a Gucci gold
Yeah.
leaf hat?
Yeah.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
I've got a feeling the fact that I've made mine quite long gives me small dick energy.
No.
No.
No. Average.
No.
It's all average.
No, it's smaller than average.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear.
Well, boys, how are we all doing today? It's been a couple of weeks since the last episode, hasn't it?
Yeah, last we had Christmas, didn't we? Had the New
Did.
Year.
Had New Year.
How
How was
was your
everyone's
New
New
Year's?
Year?
Oh,
You asked me first.
Sorry.
It was lovely. How was yours?
Mine was well nice, mate. Yeah, we
Good.
chilled in. We played this escape room game.
Okay.
Me and Hannah stayed in. Obviously, Ashley was in bed, and we played it. It's basically like a little card game. It is an escape room, but you've got to do little puzzles, and you've got to try and guess the right door and get out.
Okay.
So we love board games in our family. So we
Cool,
played
cool.
that until 12, and then we went to bed at 12:05 because we're old.
Honestly, when you said like we played an escape room game, I was just thinking you locked Hannah in the bedroom and you just played WoW all night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was yesterday.
Mythic raiding, right?
Whoa. Yeah, not quite. I'm 66 now.
Yeah, and your mythic raiding, that's impressive. Love it. Well, I had this lovely gent and
Yeah.
a couple of other people around at mine. We stayed up, obviously, to watch fireworks. You get a lovely view of Manchester City Centre from my place.
Nice.
Fireworks all over the horizon. And then come about 1:45, I was asleep on a couch.
You were
And
nice.
everyone else was awake. No, just old.
Yeah.
Just old, innit?
Just aged.
Woke up at 2:30 and everyone was like, oh, hi, Ben. Welcome back.
Yeah.
That's mad.
It was a good night, though.
Yeah, no, it was.
good.
Yeah, we played Rock Band.
Oh, sick.
Oh,
Love
mate.
Love rock band.
It was like a foundation of our friendship growing up. So
Oh, I
it
love
was it was so cool to like bring in the new year with like just an old classic from like
Yeah,
10 years
the
ago.
memes, you know,
So
That's
the
nice.
good memories.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm jealous, actually.
Next time you'll be there.
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
worry.
yeah.
Next
Come
time I
with
better
us.
be there, man.
You
No,
won't.
it was
You will.
lovely.
Yeah, no, I probably won't. No.
You will.
I'm just here for the conspiracies.
Is that it?
That's it.
Well, would you like to do the honours then and kicking us off for the day?
I'd love to.
What's your first conspiracy theory, my
My
guy?
first conspiracy theory, I thought, because we're a Disney family, we love Disney in our family. We've got there's so much Disney stuff in our house, ornaments, just decorations in the house, everything. Right. So I thought let's kick it off with Disney and Walt Disney being frozen.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Walt Disney died in 1966, right? And there's been a long-standing theory that he was frozen back then. So in the future, yeah, he can be defrosted and basically brought back to life,
Like a gangsters.
like a
Gangster's
Ginster's, like a pasty.
Yeah.
Like a Ginster's. Oh no!
Oh no!
Hear me?
Oh shit! Get that.
Not like a Ginster's.
Do you have to like take
That's
him out
yeah.
of the cryotube and read the instructions, like microwave for 3
Yeah.
minutes
Yeah.
at full power?
Pierce film lid.
Yeah, like a Ginster's.
Okay, yeah. So Walt Disney's a gangster.
He is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm joking. So the theory is that when he was frozen, he was put into the Pirates of the Caribbean ride in California, in Anaheim, in that Disney World.
Right.
That ride.
Okay.
Yeah. So one day he can be animated again. Yeah, which makes it more believable because with Disney was always so ahead of their time, weren't they? Like if you watch any of their Imagineering, all that kind of stuff, right? If you look at like what they actually built, even back in the day, was like well beyond what everyone else had done. from like CGI and from like their animation and everything,
Yeah.
makes it so believable that he
So-
would have been so mad to do it.
So they had like technology beyond their time because I mean it's Disney.
Well, yeah, they always did, because they had so many people working that was so good at what they did. You know, the development of the technology behind everything they used was so good. It was surpassing so many things.
Okay.
Yeah, so it made it so much more believable, didn't it? But there's also a theory just on the back of that,
Right.
that because people were believing this theory, that Disney made Frozen.
Okay.
So it took people away from Googling that Walt Disney was being frozen to take away.
Disney. Oh my
Okay.
god.
Yeah, I know. So that
You're shook right now.
He's
Whoa. No, because it adds up. Like
It checks out.
it
checks
does.
out, yeah. So yeah, that was the whole theory. Still, just people believe it, but the theory is that their Frozen was taken away. So with that algorithm, if you were to search for Disney for Frozen, you wouldn't be given Walt Disney's Frozen. You'd be given the Frozen film instead.
Yo.
It's great, that, isn't it?
The fact that like he's supposed to be inside the Pirates of the Caribbean ride as well, for some reason it's making me think of Dead Men Tell No Tales, and I'm like,
Oh right, yeah.
I'm trying to find a connection to that
Yeah.
now.
Oh gosh.
There you will.
This could be
But-
late tonight.
To pop your bubble. Sorry about that.
Oh.
His daughter wrote a biography in 1972.
Rude.
How dare she?
And said back then it was very, very unlikely that he wouldn't have ever heard of cryogenics. So he wouldn't have even known what cryogenics was. So being able to freeze things and bring it to life again in a way, or
Okay.
defrost it.
But
make it-
unlikely doesn't mean no.
Doesn't mean no.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it doesn't mean no. Like, I don't think any of this means no. It means that it's not. I mean, they've also put out that there's that to further debunk it, and I don't think you can ever debunk it unless you see him actually dead. That they showed his legal cremation documents, but again, that could be forged.
Of course it can.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That
Yeah.
could be anything, couldn't it? You know what I mean?
Although that's
Bollocks.
getting like borderline when everyone was asking Obama to produce his birth statement, like birth certificate.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
Here it
yeah.
is, but that's clearly fake then.
Yeah, innit? You know what I mean? But everyone could be like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Nah, so Disney's Frozen.
Thing is, if he did come back, he'd be in for one hell of a shock because, like, it's well known that Walt Disney was actually a bit of an anti-Semite. He was not a big fan of a certain group of people.
No.
He'd be in for a bit of a shock if he did come back.
Probably, yeah.
He'd be on Twitter saying certain things.
Oh yeah, he'd be the yeah.
Yeah.
He'd definitely be a one on Twitter, wouldn't he? Best mates with Elon, wouldn't he? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He
defo.
would be. But yeah, no, that's yeah. So I loved that, but I did also do a bit of googling with Disney, and I did search like kind of different things, and most of the time I could get to the Walt Disney Frozen.
So you've got this, that gif of Charlie from Always Sunny with all the wires on the board. Is that you at home? Hands like, Dan, stop! You're going too far.
I know.
Like, "Whoa."
It literally, I when I was looking at it, I was thinking, right, I need to go deeper into this. But
Oh,
yeah,
no.
when I actually looked at it, I could find what I wanted. So yeah, it wasn't like Disney Frozen,
Yeah.
and Elsa was coming up all the time. It was I could find,
Oh, right,
I could
okay.
find what I wanted. So yeah, that's it. But I mean, it's not to say that he ain't Frozen. He could be
He
Frozen.
very well could be.
I reckon he is.
Think
You're-
he's still there?
You're on it now.
I reckon
You're on
he
it
is.
now.
I'm on it. I reckon he is. Yeah.
Because like I had heard that bit, and I thought it was because he'd contracted an illness, and he froze himself to wait until we'd found a cure for.
No, he got lung cancer. He
That,
got,
yeah.
he got lung cancer in 1966 and was
Okay.
cremated.
It's not
You're
exactly-
indulging in this now,
Yeah,
aren't you?
Why would you create someone's lung? It's not good for the lungs.
It's not
Ash,
that
dust,
great. I don't
soot,
think it's that great for the lungs.
No,
That'll make it worse.
it would.
Wait,
Will you stop? They're gonna find us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
FBI are homing in. Get on the ground.
He's talking about Disney.
Beautiful. I love that because I've heard tell of that kind of thing, but I didn't know the specifics of where that originated
Yeah,
from. That's really interesting.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that one. That was a
I
nice
like
little
that.
one.
No,
Yeah,
that-
the frozen's an extra touch.
it's a nice little sprinkle of spice. That frozen.
Sprinkle of spice.
Sprinkle and spice. Sprinkle. Right. You know what?
It's because you got your cap on.
I'm the FBI.
It's all a ruse. He's a double agent.
I've got my cap on, but.
No cap.
Whoa.
Whoa! It's not as bad as it was the first time. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, I was
Dipsy.
leaning forward. Yeah, you kind of look like a Pikmin.
You do,
Boy.
boy. Love it.
Fucking Pikmin.
James, would you like to show us your first conspiracy theory whilst Dan's trying to fix a tinfoil hat to his head?
Yeah. Redheads.
Oh.
Redheads.
Redheads.
Right, leave, please, for
Yeah.
a second. You're not going to like
Yeah.
this. Sit down, sit down,
That's-
sit down, sit down.
That's the theory. No.
What, go on.
Redheads are a descendant of aliens, rejected from an alien species off-world, sent to Earth, just to cool the herd, get rid of the like the bad stock in the gene pool.
The bad stock.
Bad start.
This just sounds like a
a good way of putting it.
extraterrestrial hate
Right?
crime. This is
You know,
horrible.
like when you're making food and you just get that one bit that's a bit not great, so because you can't serve that, can you?
No.
And the aliens thought that about.
And aliens
What
thought that
redheads?
about redheads, so they
Are
just.
we the discarded
I'm
ones, or we're the
confused
Yeah,
there.
descendants?
you are
We're the
the
shitty
descendants.
discarded bits.
You're the descendants of the discarded shit.
Well, fucking hell.
I do love you.
Dude, it's not even 10 a.m. and you're ripping into
My man has just told me I'm a descendant of a discarded piece of shit. Not even on this planet.
Rude, bro.
But there's scientific backup.
Oh,
There's actual
facts.
things. There's things proven by science.
Oh dear me.
Nah.
Yeah, no,
This is
shit it up.
cap. Raw
Shit it
cap.
up.
Fuming.
So, proven by science, redheads are the most likely of all the head colours
Yeah.
to hate the dentist. Scientific surveys have proven this.
We have a lower pain threshold, though.
You also have a lower pain
so
threshold.
that could be that.
You
as
also have a more fiery personality. You jump onto shit a lot faster.
Oh yeah, we do that. Yeah. What?
Not onto.
fuck are you
actual-
talking about?
Yeah, you see, aggressive fucks.
You shit at.
Also, shit immune system. You are so much more susceptible to certain diseases.
You were ill last episode.
You were ill last episode.
This is fact. No
This-
cap.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could believe it. Could you imagine just like fly tipping, but aliens and their species?
What do we do with these absolute losers?
What is it?
That planet looks like it's already fucking itself over. You can have them.
Yeah. I mean, they weren't very attractive, really. If I was a
I
discarded
don't know,
version
because
of them.
if you think about it now, like redheads are up there with like almost fetishized. Realistically, redheads are fetishized about.
Yeah.
True.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm not even a redhead.
No, you just ginge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
I
So-
think they're quite fit.
It's-
Gingers are quite attractive, I reckon. I think
Yeah.
that now it's when I was growing up, gingers were bullied all the time.
Yeah.
Choose
No
anyway,
soul,
it's horrible.
but the no soul thing, right? Maybe that might have now a bit of gravitas to it with the whole y'all are discarded alien descendants.
Maybe, suppose.
And you've got no soul, and that's why they got rid of you. And and then that's just like a dormant part of your alien heritage.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Bear with me.
What are you doing?
Gonna get. But you're gonna get some like gaffer tape or something.
I thought- yeah.
I wasn't expecting weaponized assault.
Oh, this is. I'm held at gunpoint.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh gosh, that
Yeah,
was,
no,
that was the FBI. That was
That-
your
it was-
FBI trigger.
yeah,
that
it's more than-
it's activated your.
Rather me than the FBI, you know.
Or are you the FBI though? We don't know this.
We
We
do
can
don't know
neither
anymore.
confirm nor deny this.
Exactly. No
Evie,
comment.
it's an inside job. Evie knew about it.
A massive cock on her head.
It is quite massive, isn't it?
Hey, Evie's packing heat.
Yeah, it's
are.
really, really big. I think.
I'm a bit. Do you know what?
You sounded enamored then. It's really, really big.
massive.
Bigger than ours. Just saying.
Oh yeah, it's loads bigger
Yeah.
than mine. Look.
I couldn't compete.
Mine's more like Vault Boy's head.
Can we get back to how Dan is a soulless alien, please?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go
So
on.
I was gonna say I was bullied all the time for being that, but then you say they're being fetishized. I think now gingers are more sought after. They I think women, men, and everything in between
Yeah.
really would like a ginger in their life,
Yeah.
and they're not wrong.
No, cats, like foxes, they're becoming like
Yeah.
people love like a orangey ginger, like tabby cat, things like that.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
becoming the.
Don't blame them.
Yeah, no, honestly. I mean, I'm
Gingers
just
do it
looking at you
different
now,
as well.
and whew.
Yeah, gingers do it better.
Are you okay?
No.
Do you need a second?
Yeah. Do you think though, because obviously y'all are hotties, y'all are baddies.
Baddies, bro.
Some of us though are really not. I think you can have really, really fit, or you can have.
There's no grey area.
There's no grey
It's-
area.
No.
No, there's no grey area.
It's a balancing
to a
act,
ginger.
isn't it?
Yeah. And I'll say
I
this
could
in
have done that
full-
then for Illuminati.
Oh! I reckon you don't get any in between. I'll say this in full confidence because I'm a ginger. I can say I'm allowed.
As a
Is
certified ginger.
certified, born as. You either are 10 out of 10 or you're fucking 1 out of 10.
There's-
100%.
yeah.
There's no in between. You're fugly or you're not. Sorry, anyone who is ginger and
Fugly.
you will agree with me.
My point is, now that y'all are becoming hella fuckable, do you think the alien species that discarded you however long ago are gonna like fly past again and go, oh fuck, they doing all
Oh
right?
damn! No.
We'll be.
Oh boy, we fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah shit, we missed.
Would be a bit. Imagine if all the gingers just disappeared now, and then or they'd just be you normal ones.
It'd be so boring.
Just you put brown and blonde hairs.
It'd be so boring.
Would be boring.
It'll be
That.
boring.
Yeah.
It'll be
Tall,
boring.
dark, and handsome, please. Like,
Fuck off.
No, I want pasty and ginger.
I want pasty,
small
disease-ridden
pasty.
ginger.
no one ever says that. It's really sad, really, isn't it?
It's sad.
Yeah. Like Love Island, they always say the same thing.
Yeah.
Tall, dark, and handsome, please.
Yeah.
So that could mean anything.
Fuck you, yeah.
No.
You know, that's what does that mean?
But you, actually.
Yeah, you.
You.
You're tall, you've got dark hair, and you're handsome as
I
fuck.
mean, I'm not handsome, but
You
can't
are
have everyone.
handsome as fuck, mate.
Stop it, bro.
You're mad. This guy.
Ah.
Waste man.
Fit.
Oh gosh.
That colour really suits you, though, by the way.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you.
Should work more often.
Am I getting hit on right now? This is a good minute of your fit, man. Oh, that suits you, that colour.
Whoa, fucking hell.
I'll paint it
Thank
white. Okay, right.
Anyway,
Back to
moving on.
Stop it.
Seeds.
Fucking degenerate.
You baddie.
You know what?
You
If the alien race that did discard Dan wants him back,
You know what? Yeah, take me, man.
Contact us at
yeah.
Good Luck.
yeah,
Honestly,
like
you
and
should.
subscribe.
yeah.
I'm down for it. Right, let's go see space together again.
Beautiful. I love it. That's mad. That. So, is there like a point in time where that became a thing? Like, when did this start coming
Like
out?
when there were witches back in the day.
Is
Yeah.
It, so it's the
Well,
the,
redheads have always been persecuted. Sorry, go on. Yeah.
No, I was going to say it was going to be the Ginge trials instead of the witch trials. So.
Yeah.
Yes, the Manny Ginge trials.
Ginge trials. Why does that sound like a gang?
I know. Yeah. You can see MWT on it. Yeah.
I don't know. I think I didn't actually see when this kind of theory cropped up, but you look back far enough, and obviously people with it's a mutation, isn't it, in the gene?
Don't know.
Because
I have no idea.
it's a dominant gene.
It is a dominant gene. It's not non-dominant.
When I was
Being
little,
ginger.
Ginger is a dominant gene, yeah.
I thought it always got erased by like the brown gene.
no, brown's dominant gene.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if you
Ginger. So ginger's dominant.
No,
Yeah,
ginger is
no.
dominant.
I thought they're both dominant though.
Yeah. But I don't know what would happen if
It's
dominant.
a 50-50. Lucky
Oh.
day.
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
Lucky day.
Oh, fair. Because I always thought it always got overwritten by.
No.
No,
I don't think
ginger's
so.
is a dominant gene.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll take that back.
You're a dummy, mommy.
Yeah.
I'm a mum, yeah. Oh, yeah, I am.
Dan
I
giving
am,
off
yeah.
mad top energy right
Yes,
now.
actually though.
Am I?
Oh, you just lost it by questioning
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
I am.
Am I?
Am I really? Wow.
Oh, beautiful.
No,
That's
but
good though.
maybe like back in the day though, maybe it's been misconstrued to the point where if they were like witch trials for gingers. Maybe it wasn't the fact that they were witches. Maybe it was the fact that they knew we were aliens and they were like, "Yo, let's burn this dude."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then they were like, "Get
You might have
get him done."
superpowers.
Oh.
I could do. I don't know what they are though. Being a massive knobhead.
New conspiracy theory unlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done. You've started a movement here.
I'm here, mate. I'm down. I need to start a Discord or something to start bringing gingers into it and see if we can exchange superpowers.
They have that ability now. That's part of the fear.
It is.
Anyway, sorry. Was there more to your redhead theory?
No.
We went on a huge. It wasn't a tangent. It was a tangent. That weapon. Oh no, Dan!
Oh, it's my cock fell off.
Let's expose your actual tiny cock. There you go. That's you for the rest of the episode. You can have that back when you proved yourself worthy.
Oh, baguette.
Right. So moving on.
Yes.
I'm going to start off mine with one that everyone's heard of, but I've never really known like many of the specifics of it. So I did a bit of research on it, and that is lizard people living among us. I love this thing. It's a funny joke.
Yeah, I love
it. We say about politicians and weird company CEOs like, oh, they're actually lizard people.
Yeah.
And I thought, where the hell did this come from? So I did a bit of research. So there's a guy called David Icke who theorized, absolute ick.
Wow.
Who theorized this?
Is that David Ike?
It might be Ike. It's ICKE.
Yeah, it's David
ICKE.
Ike.
That's Ike. Like
David.
Mike and Ike's.
Is it?
Yeah, it's David Ike. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
boring.
He's very famous.
I've
David
never heard
Ike.
of him.
Yeah, mine's got bro.
I've seen now. Yeah,
my
His
man's
tweets.
theories are mad ones.
He's absolutely. But what's weird as well is I thought it was an American thing this came from. No, he's English.
Yeah,
He's from
yeah,
Leicester.
Yeah. It started with the Queen, didn't it?
Yeah.
Her name was Liz.
Yeah, Queenie was a big
Lizzie Lizard.
a big lizard. Yeah,
Lizzie
yeah.
Liz.
Yeah.
Lizzie
Yeah.
Lizard. Hey.
But specifically, he believes that 300,000 years ago, a race of lizard people who are actually deities from Babylonian mythology
Oh God.
came and bred with humans 300,000 years ago, and they did it again like 100,000 years ago, and again 7,000 years ago.
Where was my invite?
Oh yeah.
Rude, isn't it?
No, you're just a descendant and discarded
Maybe.
of them.
Oh, is
that's
that
true.
right?
Yeah, you don't get that scaly D. Sorry about that. But they specifically showed up to manipulate and move our world into a specific way by having their human scaly hybrids take like charge of powerful positions.
Oh right, makes sense.
Also, apparently, they're all paedophiles. Is also
Apparently,
what-
yeah.
So it's like
I mean,
I just read it and I was like, okay. It was literally a case of blah 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 blah, power, blah 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 blah. Also, they're paedophiles, and I was like, oh okay. So he believes.
and your mum's a hoe.
And it's like the more I kind of read into it, I was like, this guy's absolutely West.
Yeah,
Like I said, never heard of him
Tapped
before.
out his head.
Tapped out of his head. And just for good measure, he threw in the fact that, the reason you don't know this is because they have the ability to shapeshift.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like
Why would I be able
chameleons.
why would I be able to find a hole in your logic if the thing you're protesting about had the ability to not look like itself?
Yeah,
Obviously.
no.
I was just
Ian
thinking,
makes-
this guy's...
Guy's write books, isn't he?
But
He
Nick-
sounds tweaked.
He is tweaked. He's absolutely gone. But like, there was loads of other conspiracy theories that he's gone on about that I'm not going to get into. But I just loved this one because it's so iconic.
Yeah.
Everyone makes a meme about it. And
Yeah.
I just thought, where did this even come from? And you hear about, they say about Hillary Clinton, they say about the Queen,
Yeah.
they say
about
about
everyone, don't they?
anyone that gets into any kind of power, they're a lizard person.
Was
I've
Bush
heard
one
this.
as well?
Yeah, he's a reptile.
Yeah.
Or they call them reptilians, is what they call them specifically.
well,
Yeah, which is obviously a thing. But yeah, it was.
No,
It
I
was
grew
a
up
trip.
knowing that though. I mean, I grew up knowing these lizard people.
He's one of them.
One of my best friends is a lizard person.
Yes, the tale of the lizard person and Dan the discarded ginge.
Hey, that's a good
That
like
is.
manga or something. There. I'm gonna draw one up.
Let's do it.
Oh
But
God.
no, I grew up with that, knowing that theory existed at least.
I'd never heard that much detail, and that the deities were called the Anunnaki,
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah,
the,
and
the,
it's
the
like-
detail.
but they were part of this mythology, and it's like they're actually real, and they appeared to slam your ancestors. Is what they came here to do.
That's mad. That. But why do we not have anything remotely to do with any lizard? We don't look like anything like. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing to say we are. I mean, as in, because the shapeshift is that literally our only thing.
There is, because we can taste through smell, which is also what, like, snakes taste the air to know what's around them.
I suppose. But why can't I shapeshift?
You can.
Not trying hard.
Are we saying that everyone is?
No.
Or we say there's only certain people that have power?
Critical people in power,
people.
in like Parliament, in high up places, can manipulate. I think so. I'm thinking, like, why though?
Why though?
Why though?
Well, there's going to be, if they're all paedophiles, it could be something to do with that, or it could be something to it could be something. Sure, it could be wild shit, just making the world
wild shit.
Like me.
Oh no!
No! Fuck him up!
I thought you fucking had one then.
No, mine's not to hand. Oh no, it's over there.
Right,
I thought you were reaching for a weapon.
Shit. We're back on edge.
Oh,
You
yeah.
bring one gun out and everyone gets scared.
No, I think
That's a good rule, to be honest.
I was going to make a really brutal joke then, but I thought better of it.
no lizard people, right? What was I gonna say? No, but maybe all the mad shit that they do. They want to make the world the way they want it, don't they?
Yeah.
Obviously that's why they do it.
I mean, that's it with the thing with aliens, isn't it? They want to manipulate it to be the way. Hello.
Is that why they're doing global warming? Because lizards really like warm.
Nah, weather isn't real.
No, that can't happen because David Icke doesn't believe in global warming, so he wouldn't hypothesize.
Doesn't
that.
believe in global
Of course
warming.
he doesn't. He's a mad cunt.
He's a mad.
Nah, they won't do that because global warming is not real. With the clouds are fake. Clouds are disguising. They're like disguises for UFOs and stuff. So like the clouds themselves are a bit like cloaking devices. So you can't see UFOs and stuff inside them.
Is that all clouds?
Yeah. So or every cloud, and weather is controlled by governments. So yeah.
This sounds like Chicken Little.
Right. Well, it's right. You can. That's a good one, right? Because hear me out. Because
You sound like you've not got a point to go to.
I do have a point to go to.
That's a good one.
You're not completely wrong about the government controlling the weather. You're not completely wrong.
Oh yeah.
Checks notes.
No, I know the notes, but I'm going to sound like it's
Go on,
real.
go
All
on,
right,
hit
this
me,
is
hit me,
another
hit
one
me,
that
hit
is
me.
completely real. The government, the American government, totally denied it for ages, and then eventually enough journalists were like, "Nah, stop fucking around with the weather." The U.S. government had an operation back in the Vietnam War in the 1970s called Operation Sober Popeye. It was actually called Operation Popeye. I don't know where the sober bit came from, but it did get added to the title.
Okay.
And what it was, during the Vietnam War, especially near the end of the Vietnam War, where they weren't necessarily allowed to bomb the living shit out of the populace anymore, it was around the time the Geneva Convention came in and stopped napalm and things like this. So
Yeah.
America could have a lot less fun, essentially. And they were like, well, what else can we do? Like, I can't napalm them. I'm not allowed to blow up the little huts. I can't destroy the rice fields. What can we fuck with? Because it just got down to the really nasty jungle fighting, which America was losing very handedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anyway, they're like, well, they noticed that after most big battles, there was a lot of rain. So they started to hypothesize, well, what's causing like the mass amount of rain after these huge fights? They're like, well, is it the gunpowder? Is it X, Y, and Z? And so they started looking at how to manipulate the weather. And the plan was they were going to increase the monsoon season by an extra couple of months to cause landslides, destroy roads, make everything really hard to transport for the Viet Cong, like for the Vietnam forces.
Mental.
And it was called Operation Popeye. And they did it in two ways. The first way was they had planes, and the planes would do just scouting missions. They had 4 planes on, like 4 squadrons on rotation. And every now and then they'd take a squadron and they'd say, right, I think they called it Motorhead. Motorpool. And the Motorpool squadron would fly out into the clouds and they would have explosives on them. They wouldn't drop them. What they'd do is, it was like canisters of gunpowder, and they'd disperse that into the clouds.
Right.
And they did 9,000 kilograms or something like that. It wasn't tons.
So 9
because
tons.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So it was 9 tons then. Yeah, it wasn't like 9,000 tons because
Yeah,
you're getting like almost kiloton. You might as
Well,
well.
that's
Yeah,
what you might as well
yeah.
slide
Yeah,
it.
you pretty much just obliterated.
Fucking nuclear.
And they flew missions over the Ho Chi Minh province,
Okay.
which is one of the biggest provinces during the war.
Mm.
And they used to fly over the clouds, and they'd light the gunpowder into the clouds. And it was really cool to see. They had Cessnas with these tubes, like Pringle tubes, that were just basically on fire the entire time.
Jesus.
And they were thinking, well, shit, if we disperse all this, it will increase the water particles in the clouds, and then they will all rain because they'll get too heavy. Do it that way. That's not quite how it worked. They did realize, though, that there's something called seeding. It's called cloud seeding.
Yeah.
And you can do it via generators on the ground, or you can do it via planes in the sky. And essentially, it is quite literally introducing more water through. They did it with dry ice, and the dry ice would interact with the molecules in the clouds, like the water particles and stuff, increasing their size, making them heavier and denser, making it rain.
Mad.
And they would do this, and back in Geneva, they started finding out about this, and they had to create something called the Environment Modification Convention, which is basically Geneva saying, America, stop fucking with the weather.
Oh no. Jesus.
It's the whole thing. Weather warfare got banned. It has its own title. Weather warfare.
Crazy.
Weather warfare.
Yeah.
I've learned something new today.
That was a full chemistry lesson right there.
That was great.
I could not believe what I was reading, because like they've tried doing other things, and I didn't actually dig too deep into this, but I do remember they tried doing things with like hitting fault lines to create earthquakes and stuff.
Yeah.
That's seismic warfare. They've done that in the past.
Yeah.
But I never heard about like proper weather shit.
actual
But yeah, it's
weather
called
stuff.
cloud seeding.
Mad.
And they're not allowed to do it anymore because Geneva said no.
Fucking hell, Geneva.
Geneva were like, no, that's
Making
just
shit not fun anymore.
Geneva was like, no, that's as bad as landmines, cluster bombs, and napalm. Fucking stop it.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, you live in like hills and like muddy places. Landslides are gonna fuck you a lifestyle.
Oh yeah,
up,
yeah,
innit? You know what I
100%.
mean?
Like it has catastrophic, issues going
We've
forward.
rained for 2 months.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ. We have rain for 24 hours and people don't know how to live here.
I know.
People swimming to work in Manchester. Swear to God. I was driving down the motorway yesterday, coming home from work. Not yesterday, the day before. And on the motorway, we'd had like, what was it, 4 hours of like quite heavy rain, and there was a huge puddle pretty much the whole of the motorway.
Oh shit.
I was going about 80, and I went straight through it, and to the point where I had to go to like 20 miles an hour just to get through it.
Bloody hell.
It was, honestly, I went into it in like 90 because obviously it was dark. I couldn't see it, and then hit it, and obviously everyone's cars fucking water everywhere. I couldn't see anything, so I was like fucking like this. And that was like 3 hours.
You've got to
That
be
was
well
scary.
careful
I
with
might
that
not
shit.
have been here today. Honestly,
That's awful, yeah.
Mad,
You've got to
innit?
be really careful because like you hit water at high speed and it turns into concrete,
Skeet, innit?
or you do just that, and the car doesn't keep on top of the road. It goes above the water, and you just start spinning.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really scary.
It was. You know, hit my car. It was like a soup. It was like a thing, like the Splash Mountain.
People know the cars like, way.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad you're all right.
Thanks,
That's
mate.
scary shit.
Me
Yeah.
too. Why fucking don't drive, honestly.
Could you imagine if he wasn't?
I'd rather not.
We'd have to get a taxi.
We'll have to get Evie to take your mic over.
Who's going to go into the Mackey's drive? Right, so you ready?
No.
I don't think I am, but
You're
I'm
not?
going to pretend I'm ready.
All right, so Avril Lavigne.
The big reveal.
The big
Avril
Avril
Lavigne's reveal.
Good start.
Avril Lavigne isn't actually Avril Lavigne. Is the theory? Have you heard this one before?
I love
You
this
have?
theory. I love this theory.
It's a great theory. So apparently, back in 2003, apparently she couldn't handle the fame that she got during her time. Obviously, she was very famous, wasn't she?
Yep.
But it came to the point where she couldn't actually deal with it, and she died in an accident, and she was. The theory is that she died in an accident, or she was killed off by her label,
Yeah.
and replaced by somebody called Melissa. who was just a lookalike. Who looked exactly like it, to stand in their place and carry on, because obviously she was probably making a lot of money at that time. We don't want to end this. We're just dying. But in 2011 is when people started to realise, or started to like pick apart why Avril wasn't Avril anymore. So they actually tried to come up with it. It was actually this Melissa who was replacing her. But in 2018, it actually came in Avril, which again, this doesn't actually prove anything. She was like, "This isn't real." Well, I mean, coming from Avril, it could be. She said it wasn't true, but Avril, there's similar ones who go along the line of this. This is Paul McCartney's one of them, as well. So, I didn't go too much into the Avril Lavigne, but that's one. But going into the Paul McCartney one, it's also that in 1966 that he died in an accident as well, and he was also replaced. He said that he was replaced by William Shears, who was who won a lookalike contest.
Oh,
right, okay,
probably a secret one.
To
say you can be the next Paul McCartney. But apparently as well, there was a reference to Billy Shears in one of their albums. The album is Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And people still believe it and cite lyrics and still play lyrics backwards to try and prove it's real.
Yeah, God.
I mean, to be fair, right? There's loads of stuff that happens with like record deals and stuff, don't they? It's the age of like celebrities. They make so much money and endorsements and everything. You don't want them to just die off. Yeah. So anything can happen, couldn't it?
Yeah. Well, it feeds into that whole. I mean, first of all, the Avril Lavigne one. There was another part where there was a picture taken of her out and about, and on her left hand she had Melissa written on her hand.
Oh, to be like remember your name kind of thing.
Or is it a property tag? Is it just just a tag?
Yeah.
Do you think we'll see another one?
Maybe.
Well, that's the theory, isn't it? There's multitudes.
I tried looking for comparisons and pictures of him, but I don't know. I couldn't find comparison pictures. I don't know why. Maybe it's another Google conspiracy theory.
Maybe.
But I couldn't.
Shutting it down.
I couldn't find comparisons, lookalikes, like comparisons to that as well. It didn't have much. The whole thing didn't have much information on it at all. But the same with the Paul McCartney thing. But you go. I was going to say with the Paul McCartney thing, like, is it? I don't know whether you could. It's one thing looking like him, but there's another thing being able to play music like him.
Yeah, if you just plugged some random Joe off the street, it's a pretty far throat for them to luckily be a talented musician,
like very
singer,
really talented. Yeah.
And was this random guy Scouse as well? Was he putting on?
I would imagine so. Yeah, I didn't say, but I can imagine so. Yeah, because he probably did interviews, everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially 1966, like massive when they were massive. They're gonna have loads of interviews and that. He's gonna have to speak.
Would that feed into the whole? You know how like there's that massive thing about the record labels, especially in Hollywood, controlling and owning everything, like the whole Michael Jackson theory and how he was being controlled and he tried to speak out about it.
Yeah.
I as much as Ye is on one hell of a trip right now, Ye has also spoken out about the way media and the way Hollywood controls you the moment you sign up to Hollywood.
That's what I mean. You sign up for it, don't you? You sign up to the devil, don't you?
Yeah. I swear even Jim Carrey has said bits about it as well.
He has actually. Yeah, he's tapped into things like this.
Yeah.
Not like to this extent.
He's
backed up that whole, you do sign your life away kind of thing.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, this is why people say that people end up being dead.
Yeah.
Like Chester Bennington and who else? Little Peeps. People like this, because they're like, they end up losing, they end up signing up and then they end up not being able to say anything. They use so much freedom.
Yeah.
They end up making loads of money, but they end up having loads of freedom lost. Yeah. And they end up, off killing themselves. They end up committing, don't they? So, yeah. I mean,
tragic, horrible, scary.
Did Hollywood kill Biggie and Tupac?
They could have done. That's the thing. Like, but you try and someone who like rap was all about saying what you thought, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it was like back in the day.
Yeah.
Touch hands. Then.
Yeah. When back
You
in the
guys
day
ever
when you
not flirt?
no, I can't help it. Look at him.
I know.
We're back to stop. We're not getting back there again.
Right.
Move on.
Yeah, the rap was very much open in
It was.
speaking about your
Yeah.
feelings and that,
Yeah.
wasn't it? About speaking about how you viewed the world. So it could well have been that they might have been a bit too honest and they're not here anymore. So
Huh?
that's a conspiracy that I think people would probably agree with a lot of the time.
Very much so.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But you mentioning Tupac as a quick sign, it reminds me of one of my favourite little side.
Oh, that he's alive.
That he's alive.
Yeah.
And there's
Oh,
multiple
yeah.
things.
And Elvis.
Yeah.
Elvis as well, yeah.
Yeah,
I've
he's
heard
not
that.
dead.
Yeah. Which is the
Heard him
newest
on the
one?
radio.
Which, yeah, well, funny. Which is the newest one for Tupac? Is he living in Afghanistan? Was that the original one?
No, that
There was Jamaica and Afghanistan, wasn't there?
he was spotted in Jamaica, and then I think he's been recently. They found him
chilling in
yeah.
Afghanistan.
Why the hell,
He's
Tupac?
getting around, isn't he?
Yeah.
Argentina. the blue flag.
Argentina too.
Ah.
Fucking hell.
Guy's getting around, man.
Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, he clearly is. Yeah.
Saw him at the World Cup, didn't we? Messi was
Yeah.
kissing me.
I saw him at Mackey's.
Gave us our meal. Yeah, it's mental, isn't it? Absolutely mental.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Nah, I love those theories about Avril and Paul McCartney. They're
Great,
they're
innit? Yeah, I like them ones.
classics,
Yeah.
big ones.
I bet there's more. Like you said, there's loads. There's
Oh
loads
yeah,
more,
for sure.
won't there?
Has to be. Has to be.
The scary thing is you could see it happening. You
Yeah.
cannot be telling me that maybe not Rockefeller because that's Jay-Z in it, Rockefeller.
Don't know.
I'm not too. You cannot.
Yeah, I'm
question
sure
on this.
Jay-Z owns Rockefeller, but maybe not them, but the other bigger, like I think Warner Brothers is also technically a music label as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do music,
Warner
yeah.
Music.
Yeah.
and- yeah.
I would not put it past them that if one of their stars, ended up in a car crash or something, they wouldn't have like a backup dancer replacement just to be like, fuck it, you're new.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
the new. You are them now.
Yeah, making the money.
Yeah.
They'll be making the money. So
Yeah.
they're going to be like, yeah,
It's like,
okay, of course
here's
so.
100 mil for cosmetic plastic surgery.
Cosmic.
Cosmic
Cosmic
Yo,
surgery.
I love cosmic
Cosmetic.
surgery.
Aliens coming
Yeah.
down and changing your face.
I've had cosmic surgery over time, being
Cosmic
discarded.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Very true.
Evolving to the Earth way of looking, not of your alien people.
I know,
It-
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, it's right. It's spooky to think that I wouldn't put that past Hollywood though.
No, you wouldn't.
Oh yeah, no. Hollywood thinks everyone is expendable.
Ah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
And there's always people out there to prove them right as well, because there will always be that one person to go, fuck it, I want 100 mil.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Who doesn't want 100
yeah,
mil?
I will give up me, my entire identity.
That's what you do, yeah. Anyone would say yeah, wouldn't they? So,
Yeah, especially me, because I suck.
Nah,
Yeah.
you're a babe. Don't
Yeah, I
lie.
am, right?
Absolutely.
Fuck
Have you
that.
seen that hat?
Come at me, Hollywood.
Oh, come
Call
at you.
Hollywood, that is.
you like Paul Hollywood?
Paul Hollywood's a hunk. Just throwing that out there.
He's sleaze bag, mate. He's mad.
Yeah.
Guy shags anything he sees. He does.
What?
Cheating on his wife and everything.
Did he?
Yeah, mate. My man.
Oh no, I thought he was just stuffing bread though or something. You know.
That was
was?
a name.
Ah, what's respect for him? That's not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, JC.
He's no longer a babe.
He's not.
Get rid.
He's no longer a homie.
He's not a real one. I'm gonna throw out a local one to you guys.
Oh, I.
Oh, aye.
So this isn't so much a conspiracy theory, but more of like a Manchester urban legend, which
Okay.
both of you have definitely heard of, and that is the Manchester Canal Pusher.
Oh, yeah,
Shit. That was like the warning as a kid, wasn't it? It's like,
Yeah.
don't go home by the canals.
So I mainly wanted to touch on this because we do have, amongst our amazing community, we do have people from all around the world.
Yeah, we do.
So the Manchester Pusher was the explanation for 85 or so canal deaths.
Yeah.
People falling into, pushed into the canal
Yeah.
and drowning between like 2008 and 2016 or 2014, something like that. So 6 to 8 year
Yeah.
period, because there was no explanation.
Yeah.
So everyone was just like, "There's someone doing
Someone
this."
Yeah.
pushing him.
Well, to be fair, we've not had a Jack the Ripper, have we? Like, we've not
Well,
had
this is it. Yeah.
a big time killer.
People are comparing to
Canal the
people
Pusher.
like this. Yeah. So-
Yeah.
'cause-
Moors murderers, the
Yeah.
Jack the Ripper. Where's Manny? When is Manny's turn?
When's Manny's
Yeah.
turn?
Yeah,
That's what everyone's been asking.
exactly.
When
But,
can someone come and kill
yeah.
hundreds of people in
Exactly. Give Manny a go.
Give Manny
You
a
might
go.
like it.
Yeah. And they might.
Yeah.
But for anyone that doesn't know the geography of Manchester, there's a huge canal system that
Yeah.
runs like through like Rochdale up north
Yeah.
and cuts down through the city centre.
Over city centre.
Yeah, and then it comes down through like the south side,
Yeah,
and then it cuts off towards Liverpool way. It's huge.
Yeah,
this
it's
sport
massive, yeah.
system.
Relic from the industrial era
Yeah.
of Manchester. It's the big Manchester shipping
It's how it
canal.
got
Yeah,
through.
exactly.
Every
Yeah,
time
yeah, yeah.
it got transported, wasn't it?
Yeah, and a lot of these, tragic passings of people were mainly around the Manchester shipyard.
Yeah.
And there was another place as well that was quite common, but people had no explanation, and everyone boils it down to there's someone doing this. And I, this is all, I'm pretty sure, been debunked, by the way.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Probably.
because surely this can't be going on for this long, and there's no footage of this guy.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
find footage of it, haven't you?
But you
it's
know,
like-
the fucking Rozzers have done something about it.
Yeah, innit?
Well, yeah, but it's like this theory is, these people were all out and on the night out or something, drunk or drugged, or just having on the way home in the
Yeah.
night, and some guys like, fuck it, just send,
Send them.
But
Yeah.
it's not. It's
Oh my god, they're all gingers, and he just looks and goes, "This bitch empty." Yeet.
But this has been like for ages now. Even since people stopped talking like about it, say legitimately, people still talk about it, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, even I thought it was a real thing, like when it was a thing, and it's just quite one of those things that's kept within Manchester as like a story, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Maybe there is someone and there is more to it. Because there are people that were just commuting back from work at night, I believe. People were like, they weren't out, they weren't doing anything, they were sober. But the canal system's dangerous, isn't it? There's no barriers.
No
just narrow
barriers, loose
walkways.
flagstones. You've got like cyclists going 52 miles an hour, just fucking
Yeah,
sending
bolts
it.
In it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stuff, I was always told that there was stuff in the canal that you'd end up going and you just get stabbed by it, like it was shopping trolleys.
There's
like,
all sorts.
There's loads of just shit.
Yeah, because I look at the canals around here and they don't look that deep.
Oh,
But
I know.
they are
They
deep.
are
Yeah,
very
they are
deep.
deep.
They are really deep.
And it's
They're cold as
yeah,
well.
yeah. Especially
Like,
obviously in winter when it's frozen over.
yeah.
Yeah, and they all have undercurrents.
So
Yeah,
drag
yeah.
you under. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
the
scary,
Terrifying.
innit?
It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
terrifying.
they're and the fact, like I say, they have no barriers. These things are
Yeah.
truly haunting
Yeah.
because you fall in, the cold shot gets you, which is
You
what
don't
you take
swim
your last
and you
breath.
flap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go down, the current grabs you, and then there is a shit ton of discarded bikes, trolleys, cars,
All sorts.
and it just cuts you to ribbons.
Yeah, and most of these people are drunk anyway.
Yeah.
So,
So they're not going to interact quickly, are they?
but yeah, there's there's no distinct proof of an individual or group specifically going out and doing this.
So
But-
we're not saying it's not us.
But it's,
Is that how I want to anyway?
We're not saying it's not us.
But we're also
Please,
saying
push-ins.
it's us. No, we're not. We're saying it's not.
I'm just
Is
expecting
it
a knock on
us?
the door from Greater Manchester Police.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what's a oyster?
What's all this?
But,
you up to no good, lads.
But it's a good one because it holds as just like this, like I say, this thing around Manchester that we all think of.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's a scary
Everyone knows
thought.
it, don't
Everyone
they?
knows
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
everyone knows
Everyone
it.
in Manchester knows this story of this person.
Mm.
But I thought I couldn't not mention it. It's a very huge little, because people do have conspiracy theories about it.
Yeah.
But it's a huge, I guess you could say, like a part of Manchester's almost history.
Yeah,
It's very
history, yeah.
it's very recent, but everyone in town knows it.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone knows.
But it's one I just wanted to check off the list because I thought maybe people who aren't from Manchester find it interesting.
Or know
and have
more.
their own theories and know more.
Yeah.
Maybe it's someone not from Manchester.
Maybe, yeah.
The bastard.
Maybe. It's a fucking Liverpool,
Yeah,
innit?
could you imagine that? It's a fucking
Come on,
scouser.
it's canal boat.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
It's a tricked out canal boat.
Why are you so French?
Now you're on Phantom of the
Get
Opera.
in, you bitch.
Beautiful. Love
Like
it.
for real, like that would actually suck though if they came to take the thunder out of the Manchester Canal pusher by. Oh well, actually, it's a scouser. Fuck!
Get in the fucking canal, mate.
We wanted one thing.
Oh, fucking hell.
She.
Shouldn't laugh, but oh well.
I know, yeah.
It's tragic and horrible.
What a joker.
Oh, it's just Bants, isn't it?
He's
Seems
people in the water. Hey, banter.
Banker, you can't swim. You can't swim. And then walking off all polite. All right, have a nice day, mate.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh, a really good impression of someone drowning.
Thanks, mate.
You're welcome. You're all right there. Oh, you lost your
He's
hat
used
again.
to gargling liquids.
Wow.
Anyway,
I live for that laugh.
yeah, the mischievous little laugh. He's stuck in a loop. We've broken him. Oh shit! Maybe we are in the Matrix. Bloody hell.
Oh,
Insane.
James,
no.
do you
I
have anything
do.
else for us?
I do.
Go on, lay it on us.
Right, do you want... I'm going to offer you one of two.
Go on.
You've got either the super terrifying that got debunked, but super terrifying, or you've got kind of funny, bit sciencey.
We've just had 85 unsolved deaths. That's a bit low and sad.
Yeah.
Should we have something a bit funny?
Yeah.
Go on.
All right.
I
It can't all be doom and gloom
No.
here.
Have you guys heard of the Hollow Earth theory?
Yeah,
Heard of.
lizards are
Yep.
in the Hollow Earth, running it.
That's not all that's in there.
Oh, aye.
Oh, aye. You're fucking going in there.
The lizards are there like, pull off quick! Quick, activate the device!
We found him.
Pull him out, boys.
Go on, educate me on more of the Hollow Earth story.
If
Theory,
there
not story,
was
theory.
a big hole in the ground,
Okay.
what would be the first group of people you would happily push in across history? The first group of... Wow. Fair.
Right, who would I push into
yeah.
it?
From all of history.
From all of history.
the dinosaurs. Fuck the dinosaurs.
Aye, well, they're already there.
Oh,
Like,
true, okay, yeah.
That's
From
where they went.
history.
Obviously.
That's where they... Okay, obviously.
To hide from the meteor, obviously.
Obviously. Is it the Nazis?
It is the Nazis.
Oh, right.
So the Nazis are in the Hollow Earth because they found a way in. And they're waiting to,
they
come
found a way in, which means it's already been created by something
Yeah,
or
because the
someone.
dinosaurs are already there, aren't
So
they?
the Hollow
Oh,
Earth
yeah.
theory
This
is that...
fucking T-Rex Bob.
They're getting along with the Nazis.
Yeah,
They're
that's
in
it.
uniform,
What's-
like, "Bah!"
They're like doing handshakes like... "Meh, meh, 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 meh." Sorry, James, carry on.
Continue. Oh, okay. Oh,
You know Jurassic Park?
No.
Dominion's coming out.
yeah.
Yeah.
If, the Nazis make friends with dinosaurs, would it be like Jurassic Park domination or something?
Probably.
So are we expecting like the Nazis to come out of the hole riding dinosaurs?
Maybe.
To,
They
like-
could do. But there's two holes.
There's two holes.
There's two. So
oh, God,
DP.
Yeah, the North and South Pole. You could, if you want. You could spit roast the Earth according to Hollow Earth theories.
Get one guy at the top,
Yeah.
one at the bottom.
Nah, both are the same. Right, cool.
Eiffel
Come on.
Tower.
So,
Fuck me.
said the Earth.
Oh, I'm crying. This is mad. I need to hear more of this.
The
Please
funniest thing
continue.
is, if you could drop a hot dog, couldn't you? A hot dog down a fucking... Zoidberg. So...
He's trying to tell us about the holes.
This is funny.
He spent 5 minutes trying to tell us about
know, yeah,
this.
it's all
We're
the
just
way-
being
all the
dickheads. Go on, continue.
You're those kids that don't shut up in class.
we
Yeah,
would have
we
been
are.
I'm the
awful in the
nerd who's
same
had
year.
I've had my hand up for like 10 minutes.
Trying to answer a
I'm like
question.
this now.
You need a wee. You're like, oh,
Miss.
miss. And we're just like,
Right, budge.
Go on, explain the two holes to me, please.
Fucking end you with that. Fuck it!
Evie's exposed.
I'll save you!
You prick.
Can you please explain the story?
Right, so the Hollow Earth theory. There's a hole in the South Pole and a hole in the North Pole. Okay?
Yeah.
And the reason we've not found them because we've... That's amazing. So the reason we've not found them by like flying over the North Poles is because the holes have a magnetic pulse to them, which fucks up compasses.
Okay, yeah.
So when you think you're flying over the pole, you're actually kind of flying over and then going round, and you have no idea because your
Because
compass
it's
is getting
sending
fucked.
you around.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So like it's saying, oh, north
right.
is there, and then it's like, but north is now kind of there,
Yeah.
there. So it, fucks you off around.
Right,
the hole.
okay.
But the Nazis found a way in, and the Nazis are in there. The dinosaurs are in there. because it's just full of like massive older archipelagos. I'm gonna fucking ignore the fact that just fell on me. And then it's like this old King Kong style tropical world, right? So kaijus, Godzilla, King Kong, things like that.
And that's happening beneath our feet right now.
It's happening, yeah. But the walls to the Hollow Earth theory are 800 miles thick. Like, that's the crust. You know, that's why we can't just drill down there. Yeah. Vikings are also down there.
Vikings.
Who the fuck has come up with this?
A legend.
An absolute fucking stoner.
This is stony.
A proper, you know.
Absolute wasarded.
Yeah, wasarded.
A few blunts in here.
These are too many blunts.
So
I feel like my eyes are so red. Water.
If I'm not mistaken, like the reason I bring Godzilla and King Kong into this, part of their story, their origin story, actually comes from the Hollow Earth theory.
Oh no!
What, that they come out of the Hollow Earth to fight and then go back in?
Yeah. So the land of monsters is below the Earth's crust in this like pocket, like the center of the Earth, which is hollow.
Yeah.
Which is full of Leviathan-sized monsters because the
Right.
deeper you go, like in the oceans, the deeper you go, gigantivism takes over.
Yeah,
And that's why you got like colossal squids, etc. But if you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, where the Earth's gravity must be like so strong, the creatures have to be huge to try and like negate
to
that,
move,
which is why kaiju exist. Like Godzilla and stuff.
Yeah.
So is that why Godzilla comes out the water in the films?
No, he does like he's a fucking crocodile.
He's a crocodile. No, because it's
Very
like
big crocodile.
He just storms out of the ocean, doesn't he?
He
Like,
does come out of the water.
Yeah, he does. But yes,
So-
the theory for him is that he lives in the Mariana Trench.
yeah.
But like
Okay.
they all kind of originate from this Hollow Earth, and then eventually they move out to try and conquer the overworld, like the proper Earth. And
But then they always run into something big.
yeah,
Bastard.
I know.
Why couldn't he just gone to another place? Like, it's always some other big dickhead
It is.
trying to fight me, fam.
There's always one fish bigger than you.
Or a moth.
The last theory with Hollow
Or a
Earth,
monkey.
or moth. I fucking love moths. You know?
Mothra's sick, bro.
Mothra is fucking bay. The last theory is that
What's that?
spaceships use these. The fuck did you just say?
I wouldn't say that. Mothra's bay.
Mothra is bay.
Honey, I'm home. Continue. Spaceships.
Yeah, spaceships use the holes to come and go.
They just go straight through.
If they so please. Yeah.
It's
So-
like the fucking
UFOs.
toll bridge.
Yeah. Quite literally, UFOs like come and go out of the. So space Nazis is a possibility now. Space Vikings.
Why?
Space Wolves.
Oh! Warhammer's real.
Warhammer's real.
Oh shit.
Get Henry Cavill.
Oh shit.
Get me, Cavill.
Do it. Fucking hell.
Yeah. So like spaceships use the two like poles to come and go from the planet.
As an interterrestrial M60.
Yeah. So well, this is a term.
Is the
They-
M60 a motorway?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good,
yeah.
good. I don't
It's
drive.
got-
He doesn't
I don't drive.
M60.
Yeah, but
Motorways.
Not every number is a motorway. Obviously, I don't know all the motorways.
Okay, yeah,
so-
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, they mentioned that you've got extraterrestrials like you.
Yeah.
Just
Sorry.
discard
Yeah.
one.
That's
Yeah, the one that
no.
Katy Perry sings about.
I'm not anymore to you.
That's
Yeah,
I'm
we-
true.
not
we're
alien
taking
to
you in.
anymore.
Yeah,
Oh, you're RET.
yeah,
Pretty much. We
Oh.
all are.
that's true.
Oh.
But not anymore.
But-
We've been discarded. We're one of you now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're
Boys.
one of the boys.
The boys.
Did you have to get in on that? That was a weird
I
little
really
trio. I've
wanted
never
to.
done a trio
A
fist.
triad.
I've
A
done
triad.
You've never done a
triad.
trio fisting.
We don't
Like-
need. I don't need to hear this conspiracy.
Stop it, you.
Go on.
But now you can have intraterrestrials.
Like what? Like me?
Intra,
So,
internal,
like,
extra.
internal-
Oh,
is-
like lizard
yeah, yeah.
people.
Yeah, so the lizards can also live down there, and it is also supposed to be this massive oasis, like a Babylonian scripture. Like how is it Babylon that's described as like this massive oasis?
Yeah.
It's, yeah, and it's like pre what is Iraq, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Or something
So
like that.
essentially, yeah, you've got that underneath the earth, and it's just full of
Massive monsters.
amazing shit. Apart from the Nazis. Aside from the Nazis.
Fuck those guys.
Fuck
Why
those guys.
specifically Nazis and Vikings though?
Well, when the Nazis
Well,
were
did it-
defeated,
But why did Oh right, go on.
and the Nazis, and this was a real thing, which actually is kind of a theory in and of itself, but the Nazis were going around doing the whole Lost Ark shit.
Right.
They actually were running around all, like the world trying to find these weird relics.
Right.
They tried to get into Jerusalem. They tried to find like Jesus' tomb, shit like that.
Yeah, right.
Hitler
Why?
just started going a bit.
Oh well.
It's because they wanted to find means of creating the ultimate. Oh, he was it all ties in with him wanting to go around the earth to collect these relics because he wanted to get all the power to create these super soldiers. This as you call the perfect race, which is not a nice thing to do. He's a bad man.
He is, and then that is why they're in the Hollow Earth, because that's basically where they.
That's where it is.
Yeah.
Why is it always the Nazis?
It is, isn't it? Anyone
You know
says
what?
anything, it's always the Nazis.
Potentially hot take. Fuck the Nazis.
Oh damn!
How dare you?
How very dare you?
Nah, fuck the Nazis. They miss.
They do miss.
They do miss. They bad.
They baddies. No.
Oh, no, they aren't. No, they aren't.
There's that fucking Mitchell and Webb thing. Are we the baddies?
Are we the baddies?
Yes.
Mitchell and Webb, is that David
Mitchell and
Yeah,
Simon
yeah.
Webb. Yeah. Robert Webb.
The Mitchell and Webb
sorry.
look. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Good
Not
show.
Peep Show?
They did a peep show as well.
Yeah,
They did a
yeah,
peep show,
yeah.
Anyway.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, amazing people. Sat at home watching that. Where I was going with that. No, I just had a
brain fart.
Yeah.
No? Have the amazing people.
Oh, hang on. Maybe it's this thing.
There we go. Oh, I'm a changed man.
No.
Oh, fuck.
It's like when a head massage just... Damn, boy.
But no, it is probably about time we wrapped up today.
Yes.
However, we will be back, I believe. When are we coming back?
For another podcast?
Yeah.
2 weeks from now, I believe.
It should be, yeah.
So if you're watching this live
2
now,
weeks.
today's the 7th. So we're hoping the 21st.
Yeah, around that.
Yeah.
We can try.
Yeah. And if you enjoyed this kind of episode where we kind of dissected some weird shit that people believe, do let us know what you think. If you're watching this on YouTube, drop a comment. If there's any conspiracy theories that you love that you'd like us to delve into, because we will be bringing some more of these in the future, I think.
Of course, I mean,
absolutely.
there's so many out there.
Yeah.
It'd be a shame to let a lot of them miss.
Yeah,
You know? We
absolutely.
don't want to miss any. So, but yeah, thank you so much again for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, do, like I say, remember to like, subscribe. Really helps with the algorithm. Drop us a follow over here on Twitch. You get notifications when we go live to make these things, and you can catch it in the moment and take part in chat too. So
If you stayed this whole time, do !! socials. Make sure you give us a follow. We'd really appreciate that, absolutely.
Yeah.
And just to reiterate what we did last time, all 10 followers, the founders badges have been taken
Yes,
now.
they have.
Massive congrats to those people that getting to grab one.
Yeah. So now we're at 10 subscribers. You know, we have only been doing this for what how long is it now? 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
And the support we've had has been absolutely incredible. So
It really
for
has,
everyone watching, chatting, who's in the Discord, who's interacting with us on Twitter, asking us questions, whatever you're doing, subscribing, we really massively appreciate every bit of support.
yeah, we do.
Yeah. So thank you again.
Yeah.
We do.
See you later, everybody.
Take care, everyone.
Much
Take
love.
care.
Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.